and welcome to 2K Sports for another. Another edition of NBA basketball. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, and the fourth member of our crew, reporter Alec. Well, you got to expect a low-scoring game tonight, Grant. Two terrific defensive clubs fighting to lock each other down.
Both these teams are elite on the defensive end. These guys won't be making it easy out there. When there's lots of stops, lots of forced turnovers, it can be very difficult to find a scoring rhythm.
And check it out, Brooklyn's opening lineup. Irving and Curry, they man the backcourt together. Kevin Durant is out there with Ben Simmons. And it's Claxton in at the 5. The first free throw is good.
Oh, and last summer, Ben Simmons had surgery on a herniated disc. I'm not a back expert, I'm more of an ankle guy, but hard to be effective when that area is just not right.
Horford outside. Outside, Brown. Horford against Simmons. Horford passes to Williams.
Nicholas Claxton, first personal foul, first team foul.
Pass to Williams. And the foul on Ben Simmons. That's his first foul.
First personal foul, second team foul.
And Boston has possession. Tatum passes to Williams. Right side Tatum. Just 5 to shoot. Here he goes. Basket counts. And last season, Ben Simmons caught some flack for not suiting up in the playoffs. Grant, you think his surgery quieted those voices a little?
I think it did a little bit. But, at this point, it's going to come down to his performance on the court. He does have something to prove. It'll be interesting to see what he does.
Irving, the pass to Durant. Goes back up. Rebounded by the Celtics. Outside, Brown. Pass to Horford from behind the arc. Ben Simmons grabs the board.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Durant with it. Picked up by Tatum. Oh, Simmons throws it down hard.
Oh, my goodness, the creativity and flair from Ben Simmons. Stop it now. Don't hurt him, Ben.
Irving with it. Outside Durant. The ball's knocked loose. Horford outside. Inside. Outside Tatum. Smart left side. The kick to Tatum. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
What has to excite you about Jason Tatum is how consistently he puts work into perfecting his craft. His idol is Kobe Bryant. He is a guy that wants to continue and will work to get better. You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language. That's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man.
Horford inside. He's guarded by Irving. Back to Tatum. Pass to Brown. The 3. Ben Simmons grabs the board. And Doris Tatum has already accomplished so much early on in his career.
Yeah, but you get the sense this guy is nowhere near finished. Jason Tatum is a guy who wants to be seen as an all-time great when his career is said and done. He is someone you can count on to give you everything he's got.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Horford.
2 minutes.
They shoot again, and he lays it up and in.
Well, you love Horford pounding the offensive glass, extra possessions, so many opportunities for your team.
To the middle. And Claxton gets the bucket.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Boston calls timeout. A big group substitution here for Boston. Williams is checked in for Williams. Gallinari comes in for Horford. Brogdon's checked in for Brown. And Pritchard is subbed in for Smart. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. O'Neal, he's checked in for Ben Simmons. T.J. Warren comes in for Durant. Harris is checked in for Curry. And it's Mills in for Irving.
Reliable approach. Getting the ball in the paint and going to work.
Warren against Tatum. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Well, T.J. Warren finishes with authority. We'll give you a salute, sir.
The kick out to Williams. Lets the three fly. That shot missing. And Brooklyn going the other way now. Harris outside. Outside Mills. Let's go with a three. Williams grabs the board. Boston has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Pass to Tatum. Outside, Williams. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum.
Well, this is the aspect of Tatum's game that is most improving, the ability to manipulate defenses and find an open teammate.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. O'Neal. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And they'll keep possession. To the inside. Here's O'Neal. The bank shot, no good.
Most nights this shot would have been his, but the defender gave him just enough trouble.
And finished off by Tatum.
Well, off the dribble, Jason Tatum continues to perfect multiple options in his arsenal.
And here's Harris outside. Unable to get that one. It's not going to go for him. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. It's the Celtics leading by 3. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for Boston.
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense, getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively.
You've also got to love how their defense has been contesting so far, denying shooters to this point.
The two Williams are in the middle. Grant at the 4, Robert at the 5. Brogdon and Brown are on the wings. And it's Smart in at the 1 spot. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Williams' shot is good. Now Irving. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
When you watch him play, you can feel the effect that Marcus Smart has on a basketball game. Defensively, this guy is as good as any guard in the league, and he has multiple all-defensive selections to show for it.
Clock at 6. Pass to Curry. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving.
Well, you know that Seth Curry will be aggressive regardless of where he is on the floor. Nice look inside there.
Williams, 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start. The Defensive Player of the Year in 2022. Doris, Marcus Smart. His defense sets the tone for this team.
It does, B.A. There's no doubt about it. They feed off both his energy and his attitude. There are so many little things that Marcus Smart does that can get into the head of opposing ball handlers. He pressures the basketball. He'll get strip steals. He can also pinch down in the post and give some assistance to a big man. The effect on winning is real.
Horford, he's checked in for Williams. And a change for the Nets. Sharp, he's checked in for Warren. Here's Smart. And Irving comes to help. Horford inside. Three-pointer. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
This is how Al Horford has adjusted to make himself a modern NBA big. In rhythm, off the catch, beautiful.
And stolen by Williams. Here's Brogdon to the paint. And Brown with the stuff.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Outside Simmons. Diving in. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. Robert Williams picks up one.
Guys, it seems to me that what's gotten lost in all the criticism of Ben Simmons shooting is the fact that this guy is still very special at the things he is very capable of doing.
And Simmons has taken a ton of heat recently.
He really has, B.A., but it seems to me he's ready to prove his doubters wrong. Maybe he uses all that criticism as motivation to finally improve his shooting, because absolutely on the defensive end, this guy is a terror. And in transition, he puts a ton of pressure on you.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, Jason Tatum added muscle to his frame and layers to his game, but still not satisfied. He said, quote, "I just got to be better. I have to elevate my level from being one of the top 10 to 15 players to a top 5 player. I got to make everybody else around me better. Brian, still work to do."
And plenty of runway to do it, Allie. Thanks. Pass to Sharp. Down low. Here's Durant. Here's Sharp. Another shot. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Boy, KD's so good with that up fake. He knows once he's got his man in the air, all he's got to do is jump into him and create the foul shots.
You know, it seems like the Nets and KD played the will they or won't they all summer long. But no deal was found, and KD is giving it another shot with the Nets. Now, there just didn't seem to be a deal that was right to move Durant.
So the Nets making a switch here. Claxton, he's checked in for Sharp. O'Neal comes in for Ben Simmons. Thomas, he's checked in for Curry. And Sumner subbed in for Irving.
Well, Kevin Durant has an ability to put the ball on the deck and finish off the drive. Prime example there.
White can't hit.
Well, put all that size to good use. Rip it off the backboard.
To the paint. Brown with the steal. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Tatum. Kick out to Brown. Horford, left side. Shot clock at 6. Outside, Brown. This one for 3. Rebound, Brooklyn. Claxton's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to O'Neal. Durant with it. He's against Gallinari. Yep, that one goes. Durant's got 8.
Yeah, and I mean, smart, too. It's understanding, okay, shots coming off here. I'm going to get myself to the spot, and I'm going to get a couple of bonus opportunities for my team.
And the call will be against Derek White. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Williams comes in for Horford, and Pritchard is subbed in for Brown. And a change for the Nets. Lawrence checked in. And stolen by Williams. With the crossover, and finished off by Tatum.
Great scorers need easy opportunities to pile up those points. Tatum above the rim and the nice finish.
Warren. And he makes it on the layup. He's got 6.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
It's White with a drive. The kick out to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
That will help your assist numbers if you're Derek White. You can't miss that guy.
Oh, Gallinari with a steal.
Might be a good idea to run the clock. Hold it for the last shot.
It's all about patience right here. Patience and execution. Get a good look.
Williams passes to Gallinari. White with the steal. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Celtics out in front. They lead by 4. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks so much, Al.
Allie, as always, thank you. If you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. One of the stories here, Jason Tatum. Man, is he getting it done today?
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
Kicking off the second half. Here's Steve Nash's 5. Irving and Curry, they man the backcourt together. Nicholas Claxton out there with Ben Simmons. And it's Durant in at the 3.
Well, what a pleasure to watch Al Horford go to work. Does all the right things, and that time gets an easy dunk.
Simmons, the pass to Irving. Simmons against Horford. Offensive board. The kick to Durant. Can't get it to drop. Tatum with some nice D. The Celtics with the lead. And Doris, last season, only 5 NBA players participated in all 82 games. That's a record low in the league's history.
Well, in addition to that, Brian, consider the previous low was 17, so that's not even close. Now, we know that health and safety protocols contributed to that number, but it is pretty clear we're in the age of load management. What impact is that having on the league in terms of fan base? So many things go into Kyrie Irving's game. Right there, the quickness and the craftiness on the drive. It's special.
Smart outside, inside. Williams. Basket's good. Williams has got 4 points this quarter.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Durant finds Simmons. Back to Durant. On the wing, Irving. Three-pointer off the mark. For Boston, they've gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third.
When you think about Al Horford at his best, he is one of the league's most versatile big men. This guy is a very strong passer. He can defend across positions, including switching out on the perimeter, and he can knock down open threes.
The Celtics making a switch here. Brogdon's checked in. And a change for the Nets. Harris is checked in. Horford with a steal. Right side, Williams. And there's the foul. It'll go on Joe Harris. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
The kick out to Williams. Pass to Horford. And stolen by Simmons.
And sometimes you just overpass. I mean, that would have been a good time to just go up with it.
That free throw good from Irving. And it may have taken 10 years, but Horford's defense finally got recognized in 2018.
Yeah, he made the NBA's all-defensive team that season, BA, and he may not be a shot-blocking force like some of the great defensive players in this league, but there isn't a weakness to his game on the defensive end.
Boston with a rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the Celtics are handing the keys to the 2 J's, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. There have been growing pains, and even some questioned if the pair could coexist. But Brown said, quote, "The adversity will help us grow. As long as I'm on the same page with him and he's on the same page with me, we're all good." Brian?
Figuring it out, Allie. Thank you. Here's Brogdon, and he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It goes on Seth Curry.
That's the big, strong, physical body of Malcolm Brogdon, able to take the contact and still get a shot off.
Some changes for Boston. Williams is checked in for Williams. Gallinari comes in for Horford, and it's White in for Smart. Outside Mills. Hits a three-pointer. Mills has got his first 3 points of the game.
The sweet spot, the comfort zone for Patty Mills.
Harris against Brogdon. Gallinari with a screen on Harris. Here's Brogdon. And he banks in the layup. And the Celtics lead by 4.
Wow, plenty of ways for Malcolm Brogdon to do damage on the offensive end. Painted area, no problem.
O'Neal. Pass to Harris. Tries yet again. Gallinari pulls it in.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Here's Brown, and fouled as he went up to dunk. Good aggressive move. He'll shoot a pair. It's on T.J. Warren.
And for Jaylen Brown at the free throw line, he has worked so hard on his mechanics, and that's paid dividends in terms of his confidence, guys.
And the first one at the line is good.
Boy, when you think about Jaylen Brown, you have to be impressed by the progress he has made offensively. He's become one of those guys that you know wants to take it to the next level.
So the Nets making a switch here. Thomas is checked in.
Patty Mills is about winning, guys, and if that means finding the open man, he'll do just that.
That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day. And just using the size advantage he has, I mean, he can easily see over the defense.
And he has got such good touch from that medium range area. It's an option they can always go to.
And it's Warren missing. 2-for-1 opportunity here.
Hey, if I'm in their shoes, I'd go for it.
Brown passes to White. The shot no good. And Brooklyn going the other way now. Pass to O'Neal. Out left to the wing. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Well, the veteran Patty Mills, understanding how to draw contact, will get an opportunity at the foul line.
Both shots good from the strike. 19 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. White, the pass to Williams. And it's Harris with the rebound.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Good work there as it goes. Mills has got 7 points for the quarter.
Well, this is one aspect you'd like to see more of from T.J. Warren. We know he's a great scorer. Pretty dime there.
It'll count. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game thus far. It's the Celtics. They lead by 2. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of quarter number 4 next. Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. The Celtics with the lead. Horford and Williams together in the front court. Peyton Pritchard is out there with Marcus Smart. And it's Tatum in at the small forward. That's the Boston 5. Back to Pritchard. Fires from deep. Rebound Brooklyn. To tie it up. And the officials call goaltending. So they'll award the basket.
Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
Boston shooting it well, around 55% for the game. Pass to Tatum. Williams a screen on Warren. Here's Tatum, and a nice finish on the layup. And the Celtics lead by 2.
Well, Tatum is a 3-level scorer, able to get to that jumper when it's available, this time working the interior.
Outside Warren. Back to Curry. Kicks it out to Warren to take the lead. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry.
Well, just great recognition. Rise and fire and catch and shoot. T.J. Warren says, I can do that.
And Boston calls time here. Malcolm Brogdon's checked in for Boston. And the Nets also making a change. Kevin Durant, he's checked in for Warren. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, the head coach for Boston had some instruction for his guys during the break. He told them he likes what he's seeing inside, saying, quote, stay on the attack. Getting to the rim is working for us right now. Attack until they stop us. Guys?
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Here's Irving. Here's Claxton. Second shot opportunity. The kick out to Simmons. Goes up again, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. That's on Al Horford.
Well, because of his size, when he's on the interior with the ball in his hands, Ben Simmons is a problem.
And you have to think that one advantage this Celtics team has is a deep roster. Lots of quality guys they can assemble different ways. They're pretty adaptable.
Pass to Tatum. Kicks it out to Smart. From downtown, Durant pulls it in. You know, a versatile bench really is a gift for the Celtics in tough situations.
And even a great starting five isn't perfect against every opponent. It's important to have flexibility, and that's something that Boston definitely has.
And Kevin Durant post Achilles surgery. No apparent decline, Grant. Last season, the third highest scoring average of his career.
I mean, incredible. Almost 30 points a game. Think about this. 2 of the 4 times he's led the league in scoring, he did it averaging less points per game. And his efficiency, good as ever.
Timeout called, the Nets. And he knocks down the first one.
Boy, Ben Simmons, one of the most highly scrutinized players in the NBA, but I don't think you can doubt any of his defensive abilities. Cross-positional and big-time asset on that end.
Outside Brogdon. Pass to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
Left side Simmons. Tries again, and he sinks the layup. And the Nets lead by 2.
Yes, he has the size, but you also have to be willing to be alert and active on the offensive glass. Ben Simmons, always a willing participant.
Brogdon, the pass to Smart. On the take. And here's Horford. There's the 3. Nails it from 3.
Oh, you have to love Al Horford, prepared to deliver in the important moments.
Oh, and the jam by Simmons.
Wow, Ben Simmons looking so confident in a big spot, guys.
And Boston calls time here. Jaylen Brown, he's checked in from Brogdon.
Make some noise once again, fans.
The Celtics have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the 4th.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Brown passes to Smart. Now here's Williams. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives him a lead.
You know, he doesn't let that opportunity slip by. Buries some big shots at the line.
The Nets shooting it at 52%. Irving, the pass to Durant. Here's Curry, defended by Brown. Lets it go from 11. Here's Claxton. For 3, Durant. Not going to go that time. And Boston going the other way now. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the 4th quarter. Here's Williams. Deflected. Irving for 3. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Brooklyn.
Yeah, they've done a great job of challenging every shot they can. Their totals in the block column are a result of that aggression.
The other thing for this team today, they have a bunch of second chance points. They're turning misses into makes.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. They're on top by 2. 1:06 left to play in the 4th. Warren's checked in for Brooklyn. Here's Claxton. Williams grabs the board. Boston has gone 1 for 3 in the 4th quarter from range. Pass to Irving. A On the wing, Curry.
Big-time shot, sending his teammates into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
It's stolen by Smart. Williams in the post. Working on Claxton. Brown finds Tatum. Count it! Oh, what a sensational bucket! That brings him within one.
You expect he's going to find a way to pull through in the clutch.
And the Nets call time here. They're in front by 1. 26 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. The Celtics making a switch here. Brogdon's checked in. Kevin Durant, he's checked in for Brooklyn. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That one on Tatum.
Yeah, the defense must avoid sending Durant to the line, especially when the game is this close.
Well, those are essential free throws to make a 3-point lead. It's going to take something from long range now to tie this game.
And Boston calls time here. They trail by 3. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. 23 seconds left in the fourth. Smart against Irving. Tatum from long range. Misses the 3. It's stolen by Tatum.
And there's only one option. They need a triple.
You've got to keep your composure and execute to get a quality look from 3. I tell you, you have to respect the willingness to make shots in crucial situations. Go to work, Marcus Smart.
Just horrible timing for this team. That mistake could spell disaster.
Long range from the inbound. He's off from 3. Williams. And they'll get another chance. Regulation is ended, and we are headed to overtime. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ball game. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. Here we go. Now here's Smart. Irving and Curry, they man the backcourt together. Ben Simmons is out there with Nicholas Claxton. And it's Durant in at the small forward position. And Horford gets it to go.
To me, that play is about focus from Al Horford. Just extraordinary body control on the finish. Nice.
And slam dunk by Simmons.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the rim, but how about the finish with intention? You have to love that effort, getting after the basketball, fighting for a possession.
The shot won't fall. Nice D from Horford. And the Celtics shooting 52% from the floor so far. Here's Smart. Pass to Williams. And the layup is good. And the Celtics lead by 2.
Oh, don't you love how unselfish Marcus Smart is? Sees the open man, whips the pass over in just the right amount of space.
No problems knocking that one down.
Well, we know Kevin Durant is one of the elite players in the NBA, and if there's a big shot to be made, he wants to take it.
Jaylen Brown, he's checked in for Boston. And a change for the Nets. Warren's checked in. Smart outside. Count the basket.
How about the poise of Marcus Smart under duress? Delivers a big-time shot.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. They're trailing by 2. 1:44 left in the OT period. Pass to Claxton. And stolen by Brown. Pass break. Here come the Celtics. Out of bounds. It'll be the Nets ball. About 90 seconds off the clock at extra time now. And it's Warren missing. The Celtics have gone 3 of 4 during this OT session. Pass to Smart, and there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul, and the Nets making a change here. Durant's checked in. Smart finds Tatum. From the arc. Smart passes to Tatum. 6 to shoot. Shoots over Curry. The shot that time not on target. And Brooklyn going the other way now. Simmons against Brown. Outside Irving. Outside Curry.
Well, this guy is a consistent shot blocking threat. Al Horford twice on the pipes.
It's Brown on the wing. Back to Tatum. Going inside. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot. And with this game coming down to the wire, they're quick to use their coach's challenge. Asking for a review. This could be a big call.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look so the officials can be sure they get it right.
The ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
T.J. Warren, he's checked in for Curry. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
These moments with the game hanging in the balance is exactly what Jason Tatum dreamed about. You want to be like Kobe? Time to make some shots.
Simmons, money!
Ben Simmons in the clutch. Man, that has to feel good.
Trying here to put the game out of reach.
And that's why it's important to play this one smart.
Smart passes to Horford. Back to Smart. Corner shot. Brooklyn with the board.
They can't go empty on any of their possessions from here on out.
And no time to waste. Not at this point in the game.
Irving finds Warren. Here's Durant. Nifty move. Tatum with the block.
Probably the most underrated aspect of Jason Tatum's game is his defense. Size, length, strength, you name it, sends that one back. Now, if you're going to be a franchise guy, you've got to want the ball in these clutch moments. Jaylen Brown doing work.
So it's a narrow victory for the Celtics, pulling it out for the W. It was touch and go there for a while, but in overtime, they caught a second win.
They really did, and it was wild. Everything it took just to get to the extra period, and then their surge at the end. Whew.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and all of our crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. Now our New Balance Player of the Game, Robert Williams.
in for a treat in this matchup, Greg, with two conference rivals. Center. Clash yet again.
Yeah, we're going to see some added effort and intensity, and don't be surprised if it gets a little chippy.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. The guard set is Irving and Curry. Simmons is out there with Durant, and it's Claxton in at the 5. Here's Durant. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Still a net after asking for a trade. The team looked, didn't feel the deal was there. And Durant will continue to play, but you feel like this story could drag on until the trade deadline or beyond. And never say never, but we might never see another player who combines the length and guard skills of Kevin Durant. He's a player who completely breaks the mold.
Now here's Smart. Horford kicks to Smart. 6 on the shot clock. No good on the triple.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
Claxton the pass to Curry. And finished off by KD.
What an athletic play by Durant. This man, what can't he do?
And when you think about Durant's singularity as a player, Steve Kerr said he's more gifted than Michael Jordan. Greg, what do you think of that?
Well, Steve's had a first-hand view coaching KD and playing alongside Jordan. He didn't say greater, but more gifted. I think it's a conversation.
They grabbed their own miss. Here's Brown. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
Using his athleticism on the boards. Gotta put a body on Brown or this will happen.
And Simmons kicks to Irving. Left side Curry takes the 3. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Brown. Pass to Horford. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Not just being selfless, but also smart with the ball. Brown is able to find the best guy for the right shot.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
On the wing, Irving. Guarded by Smart. Irving misses.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
The 3 from Tatum. It's rebounded by Durant. Nets leading by 3. And Greg, up and down this Celtics roster, so many of their key players were drafted by the Boston Celtics.
And Tatum and Brown at the core, but also credit to their front office. Rare to find a powerhouse built from homegrown talent.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Grant Williams is checked in for Horford. And Brogdon subbed in for Jaylen Brown. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Warren's checked in. There's Williams. Got a hand on it.
And for those who have questions about Warren's defense, there's his answer.
Brogdon against Curry. Simmons inside. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Celtics trail by 3. Williams passes to Williams, and Williams throws it down.
You know, something that Williams does so well, as soon as he has inside position, he just goes for the finish.
And again, no good by Brooklyn. And so it's Smart. He'll bring up the ball for the Celtics. Celtics passing it around. Inside, Williams. And Williams throws it down.
Flushing it on a much taller defender. That is just filthy.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. Alinari, he's checked in for Boston. Richard comes in for Smart. The Nets also changing it up. O'Neal's checked in for Ben Simmons. Joe Harris comes in for Curry. And it's Mills in for Irving. And oh, here we go. Gallinari heading to the hoop. Tatum wide open. He fires one. And good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon.
An accurate shooter from distance. Tatum's teammates want him to keep looking to pull the trigger.
Gallinari brings the double team. And here's Warren for three to the middle. Back to Mills. Outside Warren. Back to Mills. Over Tatum. The offensive rebound. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
And so he makes both from the line. And the Nets, Richard, are trying to build a legacy where they're recognized as one of the league's true glamour franchises.
And they've got the star power and they've got the market. You got an ownership that is willing to pay for it. They will do everything, but ultimately it's going to be the players and how they perform on the court that will dictate how this success is viewed.
The infrastructure is there. Now can they get the players to fill the role? Warren against Tatum. Passes it to Claxton. To the inside. Stolen by Brogdon. Here's Williams. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Boston on top, up by 2. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Celtics. So for Brooklyn now, the guard set is Irving and Curry. O'Neal is out there with Durant, and it's Warren in at the 3 spot. Now here's Durant. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Durant's got 6.
I love the confidence that Durant plays with. The closer he gets to the rim, the more dangerous he becomes.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Now, Marcus Smart is not shy with his philosophy. He says it takes little talent to play defense, but a whole lot of want to. Get every 50-50 ball, take charges, be a great teammate, compete, never be okay with losing. And Kevin, he has always walked the walk, too.
He has Defensive Player of the Year. He's a terrific player. No question about it. David, thank you. Here's Curry following the bucket by the Celtics. In the corner, O'Neal with it. And it's sent back by Horford.
And still capable of being your defensive anchor. Horford is excellent at positioning himself to block shots. And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play. And after all the drama and wanting out, Kyrie Irving remains a net. Feels like a bit of a farewell tour, but winning can heal all. And you never know what the future may hold, especially with Kyrie.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Williams comes in for Gallinari. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for Malcolm Brogdon. And a change for the Nets. Simmons checked in for Warren. It's deflected. Curry dishes to O'Neal. Here's KD. And again, it's the Nets missing.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
Williams. And the call on the shot, it sends him to the line. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
And the energy of Williams, it's infectious. Amazing at using it to block shots, rebound, score, whatever they ask of him.
Sharps checked in for Royce O'Neal. Down low, Williams with the steal. Feeds it to White. And there's the call on Curry. That's his first foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Smart deciding where to go with it. A rebound by the Nets. Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
Authoritative move by Simmons, throwing it down on the defense.
The Celtics working the ball around now, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And many thought Horford's days were over after his OKC stint, but showed he can still be a difference maker in Boston. And boy, was he a huge part of their finals run.
Tatum, he's checked in for White. Horford may not be as consistent as he once was, but Greg, he shows up when you need him the most.
You know, he had several big games for the Celtics in the postseason. Great shooter who can really space the court for you. Still also a top-level defender at the rim. And he helped define their interior defense. Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
Boston making a switch here. Williams is checked in. And for those of you just joining us, in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Irving passes to Curry. Lets it go with the three. And Irving with the basket on the assist by Curry. Irving's got himself on the board with 3 there.
This is Irving's mentality. He understands that he is out there to shoot and shoot often, especially off the catch.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Here is Durant. Marcus Smart picking up that last basket. KD can't get it to go. Boston leading by 7. Pass to Brown. And here's Tatum for 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
Look at the big Tatum from the coffin corner.
And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Durant in the corner. Here's Sharp, who's back up. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. And another shot. And they get it back. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And coach called his timeout to try and reset things on offense. Shake them up a bit so they can hopefully start getting some shots to fall.
And a new group in for the Nets. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Sharp. Harris comes in for Kevin Durant. Thomas checked in for Curry. And Edmund Sumner's subbed in for Irving. Now here's Brown. From deep. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got 4 rebounds in this game. Simmons passes to Claxton. Simmons inside. He's guarded by Williams. That's in, and the Celtic lead is cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from Ben Simmons. The Celtics have gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. It's stolen by Harris. Here's Sumner, guarded by Smart. Here's Sumner. Over Smart. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Celtics lead by 8. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. When you think of half-court offenses in general, Greg, how critical is ball and player movement to a team's success?
Kevin, unless you have incredible isolation scores, it's essential. Even then, keeping the defense rotating and reacting is the best way to create open looks and offensive rebound opportunities.
The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. And it's Smart in at the point. That's the Boston 5. Nets trail by 8. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. The Nets have tremendous talent, of course, but there have been some challenges. KD says, I know the fans have high expectations for us, but if you're a fan, you'll appreciate Nets basketball and what we're trying to build, and you'll follow us along this journey because you never know what may happen. Kevin, back to you.
Great. David, thank you. Now here's Williams. And stolen by Simmons. And here is Irving. That one's in there. The Boston lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from Durant.
Yeah, such a creative playmaker. Love seeing Irving find the open teammate and make the right pass.
And Kyrie Irving, a Picasso with the ball in his hands. And like a lot of genius-level creators, he marches to the beat of his own drum.
Smart, wide open, he fires. No good from outside. And here comes the break. And stolen by Tatum. And now in transition, here's Williams. Here we go. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. And some changes here for the Celtics. Alinari, he's checked in for Robert Williams. Malcolm Brogdon comes in for Jaylen Brown. And it's Pritchard in for Marcus Smart. Warren's checked in for the Nets. Now here's Simmons. Misses from close range. You know, Greg, Kyrie sometimes is just a tough guy to figure out.
And the danger is pulling too much in your own direction. Even he confessed regrets about in Cleveland withdrawing from teammates and isolating himself. All part of growth.
Here's Brogdon. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. O'Neal's checked in for Simmons.
Royce O'Neal.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Jump ball.
Curry on the wing. A 3-ball, and it's sent back by Horford. So it looks like the Nets will retain possession here. And Brooklyn making a change here. Mills is checked in. Here's Irving. And there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
The interior touch of Kyrie Irving, just superb at knowing how to slice through the defense with an array of finishes.
So the Celtics call timeout. They're first.
Here we go, fans. It's time to make some noise for the teacher.
Celtics leading by 3. And last season, the Nets were a favorite to win it all. But, Greg, a first-round sweep by the Celtics proved a very rude awakening.
And Kyrie missing so many games. How about Harden wanting out? Hard to build chemistry and continuity. That has to be the focus moving forward.
And Brooklyn has possession after the basket by Boston. And Pritchard pulls it down. Boston's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Brogdon left side, and he drops it in from the low post. And the Celtics lead by 7.
And this is how confident Brogdon is in his scoring ability. Able to get it done from everywhere.
Irving kicks to O'Neal. And the dunk by O'Neal.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it. And Brogdon, here we go. And Horford wide open. He shoots. Misses the 3. And he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. Here's Warren, and it's Warren with the jam.
Thrown down by T.J. Warren. Gets to the rim with ease.
Molinari passes to Horford, and the dunk by Horford.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Here's Claxton following the bucket by the Celtics. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Here's Pritchard, and he finishes nicely on the layup. And now a 7-point Celtic lead. And it's Irving with the ball for the Nets. Crosses over. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Superb concentration from Irving. He's excellent at sticking with his shot through contact.
And a new group in for the Celtics. Williams, he's checked in for Horford. Williams comes in for Gallinari. Brown, he's checked in for Jason Tatum. And Derek White subbed in for Pritchard. Then for the Nets, Harris comes in for Nicholas Claxton. And Thomas subbed in for Patty Mills. So it's Brooklyn now after the basket by Boston. He gets that one.
Hey, guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Thomas against Brogdon. Brown outside. To the paint. Here's Williams. Clock at 4. He hits Brown with the drive. And finished off by Williams.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
That one goes. Count it. Irving's got 7 points for the quarter.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. It's a thing of beauty.
Here's O'Neal. And stolen by White. Irving with the steal. Misses, and he wants that one back. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Celtics out in front. Up by 4. And do not go away as we'll be... And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. On the court for the Nets, getting the fourth quarter going. T.J. Warren out there with Simmons. Then it's Curry. And it's Durant. And it's Sumner in at the point guard position.
An excellent defender, whether Simmons is in the post or roaming the perimeter. He is a shot-blocking threat.
Some changes for Boston. Horford comes in for Williams. And it's Tatum in for White. And a change for the Nets. Sharp's checked in. Driving the lane. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Horford sets a screen for Tatum. The kick out to Brown. Good, and Smart gets the assist. And the Celtics lead by 5.
Once a weakness in Brown's arsenal, now he's a legitimate threat to burn you from deep.
Simmons inside. Working on Horford, and he uses the glass on the layup. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Takes it inside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And when Simmons is taking that strong to the cup, he's looking for a foul. Love this guy's aggression.
Greg Ben Simmons, one of 4 players in the entire history of the NBA to average at least 7 rebounds and 7 assists per game through his first 4 seasons.
Think about it, joining Magic Johnson, Oscar Robinson, and Luka Doncic. That is some pretty elite-level company.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, D.A.?
Hi, Kevin. Well, the head coach for the Celtics talked to his team during the break. This game is close, and he told his players, hey, guys, this is when it's fun, right? This is a close game, and this is when you get to show what you're made of. Right here, right now. Kevin, we'll see how they respond.
Thank you, David. Brooklyn trailing. Durant, the pass to Simmons.
And sometimes you have no chance at stopping Simmons from the interior. Just a very skilled player who gets these calls routinely.
And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Celtics. And Ben Simmons, the epitome of a point forward.
He passes it well and plays huge for a guard at 6'11". It's crazy. It is very rare to see a player of his size with his skill set.
Timeout called, the Nets.
Once again, that was Celtics Entertainment.
That one drops. He ties it up.
Well, after their offense stalled in the finals, the Celtics getting some veteran help. Gallinari and Brogdon both bring shooting, and Brogdon's another playmaker on the floor.
Timeout called, the Celtics. The short rest, very important, and one of the benefits of this part of the game is getting on the same page with your team while having the chance to hydrate with Gatorade. Replenish your energy for the late game push. Tatum for 3. Boston getting another chance here. Williams kicks to Tatum. From the arc. Goes up again. The shot by Williams, no good. And for the Nets, they're shooting 43% for the game. Simmons. That's in, coming off the assist from KD. And now that's 11 points for Ben Simmons. And they double up Brown. And Edmund Sumner is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Brooklyn. Brown kicks to Horford. On the wing, Brown. And they get it. The Celtics working the ball around now. Shot clock at 6. Durant just inside the line. And they cash in right away with the quick shot. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Nets. Brown against Durant. Outside, Horford. Outside, Tatum. Back to Horford. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And why not go to Horford? Big Al has played in so many big games, not intimidated by the moment.
The Nets making a switch here. Irving's checked in.
Guys, that was critical. I mean, that's what we're used to seeing out of him, though, at moments like this.
Here's Claxton, and down it goes. Dunk through off a wonderful assist.
Get him the ball anywhere close to the hoop.
Wasted no time on that one.
ICE. He has absolute ice in his veins. This guy, he lives for these moments.
Here's Simmons, and there's the drive, and Simmons slams it in.
Love how Simmons commands the ball, especially in the big moments.
Here's Brown, and finish off by Brown.
There you go, JV. I love his confidence. One of his strongest traits.
Outside Curry. Smart against Irving. Here's Simmons. Not going to go that time. Good work defensively by Horford. Brown feeling out a bit. To the middle. And finished off by Horford.
You can't say enough about Horford's poise in high-stress moments. Thrives when the whole team is counting on.
The drive by Simmons. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's on Robert Williams.
A terrific and one on that one. Those are the kind of plays, guys, that win basketball games.
Horford the pass to Williams. And stolen by Simmons. Good work defensively by Horford.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Brown kicks to Smart. Back to Brown. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Kevin Durant.
No question, Brown can knock it down from the line, but there is a ton of pressure on him here.
And so both free throws good that time, and that puts him ahead.
Yeah, critical that he's able to convert there. Now they've taken the lead.
Murray finds Durant. Here's Claxton.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Tatum with it. Guarded now by Irving. The kick out to Tatum. This is to Brown. Pocket 6. And they double up Brown. Here's Williams. Money!
Those assist numbers from Brown have continued to creep up.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn. They're behind by 1. Just 4 seconds left to play in the final quarter. The pass to Irving. Yes!
Nobody better to have the ball right here. I think everybody remembers that Kyrie hit the biggest shot in NBA history.
Time call here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 1. 1 second left in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
They've got enough time left to get a good look. It's got to be quick, but it doesn't have to be a heave. You can still catch, turn, and shoot. They've got one shot at it here, obviously. It's a make-or-break situation.
And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for tuning in. Now, let's check out our New Balance player of the game, Ben Simmons.